Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at my entire Kanye West bootleg collection. Now, before you come at me in the comments, why do I collect bootleg stuff? Well, it's because it's a bit situational sometimes. Sometimes one of my favorite albums doesn't come out on a specific form of physical media, like vinyl, like cassette, like CD sometimes, and you just want to collect it because you want to have it and you want to own it. One example of that would be, The Life of Pablo. That never ever got any physical release. There's no CD, there's no cassette, there's no vinyl of that album. You can only stream it. You can only listen to it on, online and digitally, which sucks for collectors like me. So no, I do not promote or endorse bootlegging in any specific way, but it's just that I want to own these albums. I want to have them, I want to display them, because at the end of the day, they're part of who I am and the music I listen to. So that's kind of your explanation. Just putting that out there as a disclaimer, because I do get people commenting on my channel all the time, why the heck do you have this bootleg product? Now, the only situation where I consider bootlegging to be kind of stupid is when there already is an official release of an album on a specific form of physical media, and you're just buying the bootleg because it's cheaper or it has more stuff. I mean, unless the original is super rare and goes for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, sure, get the bootleg, but if you can just buy it officially, I don't see a point in getting the bootleg. Anyway, now that we've got that little intro speech over, let's actually go through all of my unofficial, bootleg, and just wacky Kanye West merch. To start us off, we have all of my super awesome, custom Kanye West cassette tapes. Now, to my knowledge, only Late Registration and possibly College Dropout were released officially, but they go for so much money, and I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna get custom cassettes of the other albums, I might as well pick up these for, a more reasonable and human price. So that's kind of the logic there. Anyway, taking a look at my collection, we've got Late Registration, which is the derpiest cassette of them all because they forgot to put a freaking N at the end of registration. And they also forgot to capitalize the L at the start. So yeah, kind of weird. I mean, I have a video on all of these on my channel, so you can check out my individual reviews for sure. We've got My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is actually quite nice and super well made. And you do also have the bonus track on here, See Me Now, which is quite cool. So that one does get a pass. We have The Life of Pablo as well. Great sound quality. Super cool piece of physical media to have. One of the more popular videos on my channel I have is going through that tape. We've got 808s and Heartbreak, my second favorite Kanye West album after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Super underrated. Then we do have Donda. This is actually cassette 2, and Donda cassette 1 is over here. The whole Donda, really cool. Put that right there. Obviously, I had to split it amongst 2 cassette tapes because it is a long album. And then we do have Kanye West Graduation. Super cool. I mean, Kanye is really missing out on an infinite money glitch by not just making stuff like this. Like, people will buy it. People are buying so much of the custom and bootleg stuff. The demand is crazy. And then we got the collab albums, Kids See Ghosts, and Watch the Throne. Again, if you're interested in any of the products in this video, I have literally made a video covering every single product. So yeah, that's all of the cassette tapes. Let's go ahead and move these guys up to the top and take a look at some of the other stuff I have. For the most part, these are well made and the sound quality is pretty cool. But occasionally you'll have stuff like, I think it might have been the MBDTF cassette where like the end of Devil in a New Dress cuts off short and then the last few seconds of the track start off on side 2 or something, little pedantic, annoying stuff like that. But for the most part, they are pretty amazing. So yeah, those are my custom Kanye West cassette tapes. Next thing I have is this random plushie. Someone told me that this is the graduation teddy from the music video, wearing the chain and everything. I got this as a gift from a friend on my birthday last year, and yeah, it is pretty cool, but it is obviously unofficial to my knowledge, so we do have that guy. Next thing we have is this Yandhi CD. Guess I forgot to also mention I have this unofficial graduation CD. It is a quote-unquote enhanced version of graduation where it's just higher quality, it's all uncensored, and I do think it features Good Night as well. This originally came out as a digipack, so this is also technically should belong in this video. I just kind of remembered that I had that, but you can check out that video. That is the most popular video on my channel. with a whole bunch of views, so definitely not hard to find. And then I do have this Yandhi CD, as I was saying. I've also done a video on this, of course. Yeah, man, I wish he released this album. Definitely 15 trillion times better than Jesus is King. Stop trying to be different. Yes, it is better than Jesus is King. Law of Attraction, probably my favorite song. They did sort of evolve that into Use This Gospel, which is not a bad track, but Law of Attraction is way better. You got Alien on here, you got the old version of Hurricane, you got New Body, which is an absolute banger, and just so many other amazing tracks, so quite cool. And then the other thing I have is this Graduation Deluxe Edition vinyl. Probably one of the weirdest things I have. It claims it's limited edition, but of course, no deluxe or limited edition ever came out for Graduation, so this is its own thing, you know, sort of pretending to be limited edition. The discs are actually pink. So one of my viewers said they want to eat them. So they look like fairy floss. They look quite nice, actually. You can check out the video where I go through this thing on my channel, where I open it up and go through everything in depth. But as you can see, after Homecoming and Big Brother, we do have Good Night, which is a bonus track. We do have some UK remixes of Stronger, Bittersweet Poetry, which is so good to have, and another bonus track of Can't Tell Me Nothing, which is a version featuring Young Jeezy, even though the original features ad-libs from Young Jeezy. I think it's a different version. I haven't listened to it for a while, not exactly sure, but yeah, I do have this Graduation vinyl, which is pretty cool. Obviously, Graduation never released on vinyl. And then we do have this Kanye West Yeezus vinyl as well. The sound quality on this thing, very mid to poor. Sound quality on this thing is quite atrocious. And I did unfortunately get this with a little bit of a scratch on the record, so every time the needle skips over this song, I think it's Bound To, it just sort of sounds like ass, but Bound To is probably my least favorite song on this album. And here's the track list actually. We've got On Sight, which is the best song on the album. We've got Black Skinhead, which is a banger. I Am a God, banger. New Slaves, banger. Hold My Liquor, banger. Probably tracks 1, 2, 4, and 5 are my favorites. And then we've got I'm In It, which is so good. We've got Blood on the Leaves, which is so good. Guilt Trip, which is so good. Send It Up, which is so good. And Bound To, which I don't like at all. So yeah, that is my thoughts on Yeezus, I guess, in a nutshell. And that's pretty much everything, at least I could gather or think of for this video. So yeah, Kanye West, great artist. Sucks to see how poor he's doing nowadays. He's on nitrous and shit like that. Hopefully he can have a redemption arc. Vultures 1 was a little bit overhated and underrated. Vultures 2 was a complete mess. And hopefully we can see some good stuff for Bully. I'm pretty excited to see what Bully has to offer. And yeah, I have heard some of the production from it. You know, the leaks and stuff, the alleged leaks, and it does look pretty good compared to Vultures 2 and Vultures 1. But anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out whatever else is on my channel. Like I said, there is a video for everything you see right here. Check out, you know, everything that I have. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.